There are three main ways to get permission to live in the U.S. legally: through employment, through a family member, or through some humanitarian reason. Employment-based visas are for people who are extremely skilled, like professional baseball players, musicians, and researchers in the top of their fields. There are also visas for people who take jobs for which they are uniquely qualified, people who enter the U.S. temporarily to take jobs for which there is great need, like agricultural workers, and for business owners who are willing to invest $1 million or employ 10 people for at least a year. Family-based visas are probably the most well-known. A U.S. citizen can generally get a visa for his or her spouse and minor children, and this process takes about 9 months. For other family members of U.S. citizens or for close family members of legal permanent residents, there's a visa quota system. So the quota system means that only so many visas are given out per category, per country, per year, and these quotas are majorly backlogged. So a family member could wait outside of the U.S. for 3 to 22 years for their turn to get a visa. Then finally, there are humanitarian visas. These visas will be given to asylees, refugees, victims of domestic violence, victims of violent crimes here in the U.S., and trafficking victims. Each kind of visa is a little bit different. So for example, refugees are vetted and screened while they're still outside of the country, and asylees apply as they enter the country, and they have to apply within 1 year of coming into the country. So who is not eligible for a visa? Dreamers, unless they have a qualifying family member or are a victim of a crime such that they qualify for a humanitarian visa. Parents of U.S. citizens do not qualify if they enter the country illegally, because then they're subject to a 3 or a 10-year ban, and everyone else who doesn't fit into one of those categories. What this means is that there's no general visa application. There's no line that you can get in and wait for your turn. If you don't fall into one of these categories, you can't move here legally. So again, how do you get a green card? Through employment, through a family member, or through some humanitarian reason. I'm Mary Daugherty, Colorado Springs immigration attorney. If you have questions for me, post them in the comments below, and thanks for watching.